It's something that hasn't been updated since the 50s. Today, you can weigh in on what you want the future of St. Louis to look like.
So we're talking about the City of St. Louis's zoning code and maps. Mercedes McKay is joining us in studio with more on these public workshops that are happening this week, Mercedes.
Yeah, Michelle and Landon, it's been over 70 years since there's been a major update to St. Louis City's zoning map. So at its core, zoning shapes what we need to thrive as a city. These workshops will give people a chance to review proposed development standards and then weigh in before the new code comes forward. So the project known as ZOOP is aimed at modernizing St. Louis's zoning code to really better reflect today's housing, business, and development needs. Today's workshop will focus on things like landscaping, signs, lighting, and parking. Officials are also going to go over the public feedback and then debrief what changes could come next to the map. Since the full zoning code hasn't been comprehensively reviewed and updated since the 50s, I asked city officials why now.
For a long time, we were able to, as a city, just keep it going with some small fixes and patches, but I think in the last, call it 2 decades, a lot of cities like us around the country have taken on this effort, and I think leaders of the city decided, hey, it's time for the city of St. Louis to do the same. And fortunately, we have a lot of recent planning work to build on that gives us a kind of clear direction for what we're trying to achieve with zoning policy.
So tonight's workshop is at My 180 in the Old North neighborhood. Then Thursday's workshop is at Il Monastero, that's on SLU's campus. Both are from 5:30 to 7:30. If you can't make either of those, they are going to have a Zoom meeting next Wednesday. But also, if you just go on their website, you can actually leave comments directly there. So this is their website, and if you scroll down here, you'll see draft interactive zoning map. Every time that this map is updated, they are then going to update it on here, and then you can leave comments. So this current map is the one that they're going to go over this week and tell you why changes are being made. But here's what happens. You can kind of zoom in, interact with it, really understand what's going on, and then you can leave public feedback directly here. So still a way to make your voice heard, even if you can't make it to those workshops. Michelle.
It seems like they're making it easy.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Mercedes.